Welcome to DYS Untold. I'm your host, JFK.
I'm your co-host, Brad Willett.
Yeah, so on the last episode, we were touching upon losing a kid. That age from like 14 to like 21. Like the minds of a kid, you gotta pay attention to what you say, how you go about things. For them graduating school, buying into the whole process of just moving forward in the positive direction. Because if you come at them in any wrong way and they feel like you're coming at them wrong, you could lose them. What exactly is going on with this student that actually picked up the charge that you were teaching him? He was coming to the boxing, Revere boxing,
Right.
and learning and using that as an outlet to do the right thing, and now he fell off. What's going on with that?
He fell off. He's happy to report right now he's doing a lot better. He's placed somewhere right now at the moment. He got in a scrape with his stepdad. They had a physical altercation. He put hands on him. He got arrested. What I do know, he's been a sweetheart from day one, very respectful, and I was shocked to say the least when I heard this.
So, if you had one word to describe his attitude, what would it be?
Poor.
Poor?
He's poor.
Now, what are we doing to try to rehab that, rehabilitate that, so to speak, try to get him on the right path? Are we going to throw him out the side and say, hey man, you just ain't that type of kid? He's got to go to a special class, special school. He gets committed to DYS. He gets caught up in that ecosystem. Next thing you know, he feels the world's against him. Then he picks up an adult case, and then it goes on, and the cycle continues. Right now, the buy-in, right now, the guidance, right now, it means everything, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing right now to make sure you can get him back on track?
I'll answer that, but first, shout out my buddy Greg. He's another coach over there, pro fighter and a dear friend of mine. He said it best to me when I started to get to know the kid. He goes, the kid already thinks he's a hunk of shit. He just, literally, pardon the profanity, literally believes that's it for him. He just is who he is, and he has no shot. Under 18 years old, he already thinks this is how his mind's already working.
Can I stop you right there? So, on prior episodes, you can check them out on the DYS Untold YouTube. They're all there. There was a system that a judge from back in the day wanted to implement. From 8 to 21, you're a juvenile. 21 to 28, you're a young adult. Right? What's up, brother? How you feeling? My man, how you feeling? Thank you, brother. Oh, it's all good. Oh, that's dope. Oh, great.
How you doing? Likewise.
So there was a judge back in the day that implemented a system. From 8 to 21, you're a juvenile. From 21 to 28, you're a young adult.
Right.
And then from 28, you're an adult. To kind of keep a timeline and know where you're at with these kids, I feel like these kids, when they turn a certain age, when they're 15, they feel like they're running out of time. They don't even realize they're just a kid 10 years before.
Well, we thought the same way.
We thought the same way. So how do you explain that to him? Like, hey, how old is this kid again?
I think he's 17.
He's 17. 10 years ago, this kid was 7 years old.
You don't explain it because I had all the guidance in the world. Shout out Murph from Total Performance Sports, great mentor. Told me everything that was going to eventually happen, told me before it happened. Stay away from these ones. This is going to happen. That's going to happen. You're going to end up doing construction in your 30s. The whole thing. Everything he said came to fruition. So it's like, I had to learn the hard way. That's me personally speaking. And I think most of the kids share that sentiment. They don't believe you or me. They think we're hating or whatever the case is. And they want to learn the hard way.
If he gets committed to DYS, he's going to be committed until he's 18, right? And all his freedoms are going to be taken away. He's going to have a caseworker. He's going to get caught up in a rigid system. If he goes into the system, there's going to be a guy who looks like Brad when he runs his mouth. He's going to take him, throw him to the ground, and restrain him.
Right.
And then right after that, fair to say, you lose the kid after that?
You go either way, man.
Go either way. So, the buy-in is very important. And it's when these kids are acting up at this age, parenting is really important. You can't turn around and just say, I'm going to call your caseworker, you're no good, you're like your dad. You got to stay on top of them because this buy-in, whether you're a female, a young man out there, the buy-in is so important because when you get into these little bumps in the road, it's a make or break. Let's face it.
Right.
Graduating high school, how important is that?
Very.
Going to college.
Extremely. Not so much these days, but It doesn't hurt you. It definitely helps.
Well, you want to keep them as a kid as long as they can.
Right. Yeah. Well, definitely. Great point.
You know? So, all the parents out there, if you have a son that's 17, 18, 21, 25, your parenting is real important right now more than ever. You
Please
understand?
don't give up.
Don't give up.
Hang in there on it.
And with that being said, there's a place that they can catch you at if they want to take their son or their daughter
Come
down.
on down. Revere Boxing. We're at 65 Yeaman Street. That's in Revere, Mass. Area down there.
Yeah, and it's going to teach the kids. What is it teaching the kids exactly? Other than because
Self-reliance.
when people see boxing, they just think fight,
Respect.
right?
Discipline.
Dis-
Routine.
routine.
Camaraderie.
Is
It's
that
almost a
a
brotherhood.
Is that a huge thing? Being a young kid, you think occupying that time?
I'm never going to say boxing and martial arts is the be-all, end-all. It helped my life a lot. I've seen it help a lot of other people's lives. It all depends on the case, Jay. It all depends on the kid. Every case is different.
What
every
about
situation is
occupying your
different.
time?
That's the main thing. As my good friend will always say, it's the in-between time that kills you, right?
Right.
So let's keep them moving.
DYS.
Love and respect.